Isn't there anything you can do to help?
This,
is beyond us.
the stage has been set.
The outcome is inevitable.
We will observe.
We will record.
No, no! There has to be something we can do. Something.
Well, would you look at that? Milo's proved just as powerful. No, stronger than I could have imagined. And yet, they're an even match. All it would take is a well-placed... something to tip the scales, maybe.
I won't let that happen, Notha.
And what will you do? Pray to your makers? They seem otherwise occupied.
Stop! There has to be some way we can...
Just like the stories, scattered through the void itself.
The makers. Myelos.
We're back on lore? In the deadlands? What happened? These orbs?
Curious things.
Fragments of power.
Embodiments of will.
The avatars.
Are they now? Such power. Such will. Even like this?
Step away, heretic. You've wrought enough destruction.
Are you two insane? We're lucky lore isn't being consumed by the void. Myelos is injured, the avatars have been reduced to these orbs now, and you're still at each other's throats?
Reduced to orbs perhaps, but still a potential threat. We must be sure, Dekia. Some experiments are in order. Perhaps...
You will not harm the makers any further, heretic. Dekia, to my side.
Error.
We shall observe. Just stop!
She's blind to reason, filled with hatred.
And she denies the truth for her own comfort. She will never concede.
Now we get a choice, to either side with Uaanta or side with Notha. At first glance, it is easy to mistake this for a choice between the ideologies of these characters. It is certainly true that the avatars are flawed. They have made mistakes and admit this themselves. You could take the stance that you would rather there be no gods than flawed gods. After all, it can be terrifying to place your fate into the hands of beings that are just as flawed as you are. That being said though, the avatars do acknowledge their mistakes, sometimes apologize for them, and are now even trying to change and do better. With the help of Lock and Key, two entities they had labeled as enemies no less. The question remains how much they would be able to change, and if this would be a lasting change. You could have an optimistic or a pessimistic stance as far as this is concerned. Uaanta takes the optimistic stance. Upon learning of the Avatar's deception, she still chooses to trust and follow them, without real basis for this. One might call her naive, or stuck in her previous set of beliefs, but I do think that her willingness to trust and forgive is admirable, in a way. Notha, on the other hand, certainly seems to take the pessimistic stance. She believes the world would be better off without the Avatars. Notha's opinion about the Avatars is very reminiscent of Yanya's opinion when it comes to magic. As a child, Notha worshipped the Avatars and felt betrayed when they turned out to be different from what she thought they were. Yanya used to be captivated by the beauty of magic, but was horrified by it when she found out its capacity for destruction. And so, Notha wants to rid the world of the presence of the avatars, like Yanya wants to rid the world of the presence of magic. This because they have calculated that the world would be better off without these things in it. Now, people can and have voiced doubts about how correct these calculations are, a problem faced by all utilitarians when it comes to making moral decisions based on expected outcomes. Also, the fact that Notha and Yanya feel betrayed and victimized by the things they fight against can make one wonder how objective their calculations are to begin with. Certainly in Notha's case, the resentment she feels towards the avatars shows. Notha expresses a desire for a type of retributive justice, for the avatars to atone for their past mistakes, for them to be punished. And so, Notha and Yanya attempt to rid the world of the evil they perceive in it by any means necessary, be it enslavement in Yanya's case or outright murder in Notha's. When push comes to shove, whether you would want the avatars to exist and act as gods is irrelevant. The question whether the avatars should exist is irrelevant because the avatars already do exist. They are living, thinking entities in their own right. And even regardless of whether Notha is right in her reasoning that the world will be better off without the avatars, the action she is considering is cold-blooded, premeditated murder. And now we, Dekia, the hero, are faced with a choice. Whether we want to stop Notha from killing the avatars or help her carry out the act. To answer this question, we have to ask ourselves, what would a hero do? Interestingly, Notha and Uaanta both give their own answers to this question during the previous story. To Notha, heroes are, at their core, revolutionaries, exacting a form of retributive justice upon those who do wrong. Uaanta, on the other hand, seems to believe that heroes, at their core, are individuals that help those in need, and whose bravery and sacrifice let others live in peace. Although Myalos eventually chooses to side with Notha, it was Uaanta's perspective on heroism that inspired him to act heroically himself. To me, a hero protects those who need protecting. The avatars are laying on the ground, powerless and defeated, and are about to be killed. What Dekia ought to do is obvious. Leave the politics to the politicians, leave religion to the preachers. The hero helps people, and ironically, those that need help right now are the avatars. And that is exactly what we are going to do now. So, we side with Uaanta. Notha, we won't let you do this.
You don't understand. None of you do. If there's even a chance they could return. Give me the orbs. I must be sure.
Notha, it's over. You can stop now.
Can I? Can I? The avatars will not escape me. No, not now. Not when I'm so close. Renthalis! Release this at once! Stop the old lady! Stop Dekia!
You do not command me, Notha. I make my own decisions. After all, I am free.
What are you doing? The avatars!
Can you not see for yourself? They're so much more interesting now. And I must say, as is Dekia. Just about as interesting as you. I want to see what happens.
Renthalis, you know not what you...
I know perfectly well what I'm doing. You and Dekia will fight. I want to see what happens.
Dekia, there's still time to change your mind. Think of the wonders. Imagine the possibilities.
This is too far. They're already defeated. They can't do any more harm.
So be it. Let us bring about this balance as only we mortals can.
Alright, so now it's up to us to stop Notha. This was our choice. We made our bed, now we have to sleep in it. No extreme mode, so I suppose that the normal mode will be challenging enough. We can't stun her. So we'll play it safe, I suppose, and start with just normal defense. How about that for a change? Yeah, let's apply a damage over time effect for now. Let's see what she does.
Good.
She chooses to
The
use
core,
a good
the
attack skill, so she's going to reflect damage. That's not great. So I guess we should be stacking damage over times instead of doing lots of hard direct damage. See, because now we lose 72 HP. But luckily Bakuya can do lots of damage over time. Not that the damage he does gets reflected anyway. Alright. We can also apply damage over time. And for the rest, maybe we should not use too strong of a skill yet. Because I know that this version of Notha, when you fight her, is not that dangerous until she...
The power of the Exalted. I must have
until
more.
she reaches half HP. So we should be a bit chill right now. Not use all of our best skills just yet.
No, I must reach further. I must reach true balance.
Does do a bit of damage though. Yeah, what is half HP for her? About 1700, 1800, yes. Okay. We'll not go below that just yet, no. Just very slowly chip her down to half HP. Meanwhile, we are going to freaking heal. Because we need to prepare for the oncoming onslaught. The oncoming onslaught, yes, that sounds nice. Okay.
Together, it becomes their fear.
She's defending or something, because Bakuya did not hit. What's up with that? Oh, so many status effects. Reflecting damage, but not for long anymore. Defenses for 2 turns. Can we wait 2 turns? We should use the bonus. No, we're not going to. We're not going to use strong skills just yet. We just aren't. Come on. Do we have minus bonus or something? Why are we so... No. Why are we so weak? Oh god, is this going to hurt?
I can control it. I must.
No, that's okay. It's alright, we're doing fine. If I will use the Dragon Eye skill. Okay. Just wait a bit because, yeah, Bakuya was probably going to miss, so it would be a waste of skill.
The will of the
Okay, now she uses an evil skill instead of a good skill, so she's not defending but increasing her attack power. I'm just going to have to go for it, I think. So now, no, not just yet. Now, she will be at half HP. No, not just yet. Okay, almost. Ow. Okay, we're going to freaking defend. Increase our avoidance, and then maybe Bakuya can get her to half. Maybe not, actually. Yes, okay, nice. We're at half now, but we're defending.
No, it can't end like this. Even if I don't
Because now
survive.
Notha is going to use powerful skills every turn, I think. So we really need to finish this battle quickly now. So yeah, what to do? Yeah, we'll have to capitalize on having unlocked the triple strike. Ooh, we get the Blind Light of Destiny effect as well. Nice, very good. Apply damage over time effects. Our HP could have been better at this stage though. Not too happy with that. This is the last turn she'll miss probably. So I guess we should use our Earth Dragon Shield to reduce the incoming damage. Bakuya can... Oh, we can also shield with Bakuya when it gets too much. That's nice damage from Bakuya, yes. Nice damage over time as well. I'm pretty happy with the situation. How much does this hurt? No, barely anything. This is big numbers though, but because of our shield, we can take it for the time being. Not for long though. So, I guess we will reduce her roll resistance so that she's at her most vulnerable, and then we'll just give it our all. Yeah, we can do this. She's going to get us before we get her. Okay. Maybe blinder... No, we're not going to... Are we going to? No, damage over time, just all damage. We aren't going to cower behind shields or heals. We can take her. before she gets us. Yeah, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah. Will this be enough? If it isn't Baki, I will use its shield. I'm gonna go back on what I said. Oh no, we got her. That's it. She's done. Well, is she?
The avatars. They were right to fear your power. Yours and Bakia's.
Are you done, Notha?
She isn't just yet. Step aside and let me finish it, as I did her clone so many years ago.
No, it cannot end like this. So many questions left unanswered.
Uaanta, stop. We won.
You're a fool. She will never change. If you let her live, she'll only come back again and again.
Will she? We're starting to sound like her talking about the avatars now.
But we saw that the avatars could change. They could take the steps needed after so long.
What do you think, Notha? Can you change? Do you even want to live?
I hold myself to a higher standard than the avatars. I can balance myself. If the avatars are dormant, then there will be time. Time to bring enlightenment and freedom to the people of Ly'Ehr. Perhaps starting with Ly'Ehr.
You will find the people of Ly'Ehr more resistant to your freedom than you might think. Do not make me regret sparing your life.
There can be change without revolution. It's just so much less efficient. But you have my word. I shall not attempt to overthrow the Holy Throne. And I am not a liar.
I'll be going with you. You won't escape my watch.
You don't trust me?
No, I don't. And if you take one step out of line...
So be it. I have nothing to hide.
Sounds like you're both heading back to Ly'Ehr then. But what of the avatars and Myalos?
Myalos will survive.
The systems are slightly damaged, but intact.
Well constructed, Notha.
Why, thank you.
As for the avatars, we have a proposal.
We have a plan.
Oh? Is taking them back to Ly'Ehr out of the option?
We wish to contain them.
In time, they will emerge, their power regained from the wastes.
The plains.
As they are now, they are dormant,
Inactive, yet pliable.
malleable.
Were they to return to Ly'Ehr, the influence of destiny would likely overpower what doom has been implanted.
In time, they would return, more powerful and heavy-handed than before.
We shall contain them
Keep them in balance.
until the time is right.
They won't cause your systems to go haywire or anything else unexpected? What I mean is, you're sure this isn't a mistake?
We cannot tell the future.
We can make predictions.
We believe this to be the best course of action.
Well, the avatars did seem to be changing for the better.
I don't like this. The makers... This doesn't feel right to me.
Right.
Wrong.
It is relative.
Trust us, Uaanta.
That's not very reassuring, you know. But it's better than giving them to her.
Nobody asked, but it's fine with me. Storage crates are quite difficult to crack. Even more so when you're sentient, I imagine.
Then I suppose we're agreed. We'll entrust the avatars to you, Lock and Key.
A logical decision.
They will be secure.
Now that's sorted out, we should make sure Myelos is okay. He went through quite the ordeal. And I still have so many questions.
Some of which will be answered in the next and final Mallory story, Reawakening. Now sadly it will take some time again before I finished working on that next episode. But I've already finished about 6 other videos that I'll be uploading, and while I'm uploading those, I'll be working also on the next Mallory story. So this is just to say, this is not the end yet, though it seems very final, and I won't forget about it. The next episode will be uploaded eventually. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and until next time.